Nice.
All right, so us here in the studio, we got a special guest. I hope that the chat room is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Connor the Goat over here, who just last minute decided that he was going to run 100K so that you all could have some beautiful coverage the entire day. Literally saved the live stream, my dude.
That's sick.
Like, tell us a little bit, like, first off, what the hell? Like, what made you decide to do this?
Okay. So I definitely just wanted to, get a little exposure, at least with Mountain Outpost, helping with the live stream. I knew that this week I had a race coming up on Saturday, running the 50-mile at Jemez in Los Alamos, New Mexico. And I was like, okay, well, I got to get to Santa Fe by like Thursday night. So, I'm available Monday or Sunday through Wednesday. Perfect. But I didn't really know which shifts to sign up for. So I signed up for the earliest one, Monday morning, 4:45, and, was talking with you, talked with Jamil. He called me and he's like, hey, I'm picking you up. We're going from the start and we're going to go up Soap Creek Ridge at mile 17. We got to load up some packs, take Starlink, drone. So I had like a 35 pound pack that I hiked all the way up Soap Creek Ridge. And I mean, we hadn't even gotten a mile up the trail, and we had already gotten past like by Ryan on day one. And so Jamil and I are like hustling, trying to get some content, and we didn't have the Starlink set up. So we kind of missed a little bit of an opportunity there with the live stream. But yeah, it's like once the last runners came through the ridge, we started down, and we kind of came up with a plan on like where I'd go next and all this stuff. And we were like, man, it would be cool to have somebody on course, with the leaders, basically bringing them into the aid stations, taking them out. He's like, yeah, that'd be a cool idea for next year. And I'm like, what do you mean next year? We can do that right now. And so, so he's like, here's a gimbal. We called Zach. 3 of us were on the phone and
put you to work immediately.
Let's go. And
so here's the crazy part is I got the call and I was like, oh, sweet. We've got him for like, maybe another shift or two or the rest of the day. Like maybe we can get him out at like another spot. I get a call from him after that and he's like, okay, where am I going next? I'm like, well, I mean, it'd be really cool if you went over here. And then it just became like less of, hey, where do you want me next? And more, okay, I'm going to slam a burrito, go take a 30-minute nap, and I'm going to meet him over at Foxborough. Okay, now I'm going to go find him on the like you were just telling me what you were doing, and I was like, the kids, just let him go. Let the kid cook.
Yeah. So it was a great experience overall for sure.
So for those who like maybe want to come out and volunteer one of these days, give it a shot, like what was it like being out there? I mean, we had a historic day. We had like Dan set a course record, had an amazing day out there. What was it like being a part of that? Like quite literally, I mean, you shotgunned a beer with them at the end of it. You became part of the crew.
Yeah.
That was you?
No. Yeah, yes. That was me.
You beat him? Did he?
What do you mean I beat him?
No, in the shotgun.
Oh, yeah. I got family in New Orleans. Like
to be fair, I think Dan was drunk by the time he sat down after shotgun.
Oh, for sure.
So.
Yes, yeah. And Dan and I, we had talked about that at the top of Mt Elden and stuff. He was like, "You'll shotgun a beer with me?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, dude." And that's, but yeah, you don't really know how it's all gonna go. I was looking, at my Strava and stuff this morning. I was like, "Holy cow! I've already put in like 50, 56, something like that miles." And I was literally
just a casual Tuesday.
Yeah. I was like, I'm about to just gear up and take off up Mt Elden and do this full stretch, down to Trinity, with Dan and with Fred. And, so it was a little intimidating, because I mean, that's a full stretch and I'm like, all right, well, I definitely don't want to get dropped by the leader who's already run 210, 215 miles.
Were you not
in the
ridiculously
race.
impressed with how he was moving at that
Oh
point?
my
It's
God.
just wild.
I was blown away.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was so happy that we were able to capture that as
Yeah.
well. I mean, I think we had some shots there that were like 20 minutes or
I mean,
least,
honestly,
right?
there were sections
so
where it quite literally saved the live stream. Without you, we would have had no shots to go to, just
Yeah.
because at night we kind of tend to be like, hey, no one's really watching. We're kind of at a point where it's like we don't have a lot of lights out on course at night,
Right.
obviously. So
Yeah.
how are we gonna we just go to a static cam at aid stations and kind of rotate through. And you gave us primo opportunities to really truly experience Dan's special day. Like, not only were you out there and like, yes, it was great for the live stream, but we also got to capture Dan and Rachel's like fantastic days. And Ryan, you'd run back and you would catch Ryan, and then eventually the elastic broke and it became so much of a disparity that you just kind of stuck with him. But like, was it kind of fun? Like, was it fun getting to know these guys? Did you chat
so
with like
fun.
Ryan at all, or
Yeah.
Rachel?
Oh yeah. I have a nice little, like last night I was running with Ryan in the like pacer list section from Foxborough to like Munns Park basically. And we did like a couple miles up real gnarly, muddy, so muddy, sticky mud, like forest road. And yeah, we had a great conversation. That was the first time, I got to run with him without his pacer. And I ended up, getting a couple miles down the road, and then I was like, all right, this is probably where I'm going to leave you, but let's get a reel. Like, let me record something. It was like after the live stream had ended. I was like, let me get a video. And I have a really cool video that I was able to edit down. And it's basically Ryan just talking about, how special it is to be able to come out to a beautiful place, starting in Black Canyon City, finishing in Flagstaff, all the people you meet, all this stuff. It's on my Instagram if you want to look at it.
Where can we find you on Instagram? What's your handle?
The Dyer Experience, DYER.
We'll throw that up. Are there any questions from the chat? Are we getting anything? Would you guys like to say?
They're just giving you a lot of love, and I think I'm sure that Ryan appreciated that, because I also heard from Dan that when I think it was Matt Feldick was with him in a pacer list section, it was really nice to have somebody to talk to.
Sure.
So yeah, no, people are they were wondering how many miles. It sounds like 55, 56 miles.
Oh, we got, I think, just about 70.
70.
Total.
Okay.
I put
Over
in
100K.
16 today.
16 today and like 50
let's
yesterday.
hear it for the GOAT, for Connor. Let's give him some love. We're gonna go buy you some Diablo burger and a beer. I think actually no. Chris Vargo was in the chat earlier, and he was like, "Yo, let's get this guy a burger," and he donated $20 to grab you a burger at Diablo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so everyone's super appreciative for the hard work. Thanks for jumping in and
he's
bringing it to us.
getting blown up. Wow, look at this go.
We didn't give our Instagrams. What's this? We
I
need
love
to
it.
give
Look
some
at
love
him
here.
You got to go run 70 miles to get that kind of love.
What about commentating for
that.
6 hours a day, Zach? Come
Everybody
on.
knows who you are.
No,
Corey.
they don't.
Now I feel like I have to go live for the race on Saturday.
Right.
Everyone's gonna be like,
gonna,
how's Connor doing in the 50 mile?
we're gonna have our own special live stream just for you. You're gonna just self live stream it the whole way.
This is
Oh
an
my
experiment
gosh.
in tapering. You're now going to know,
I know,
like,
right?
do I need a hard taper or can I run?
What can my body
is
handle?
Is this actually going to be good for me? So you're going to learn a lot about how you should train going forward.
I feel
from this
like,
experience.
just in these 3 days, I've learned a lot. And I'm like, all right, maybe my nutrition is dialed in because I haven't like experienced all that soreness or anything. I feel like I've taken care of myself pretty well.
Nice.
So
No,
maybe
dude.
Cocodona 250 is in the cards for
I was gonna
next
say
year.
you just got some good.
I'm already
recon,
signed up for the
so-
300. Yeah.
Nice. Yes, I love
Let's
it.
do them all.
Yeah, just line them up, dude. Line them up and knock them down. You've proven that you can just show up and not blow up, show up and show out, and like just absolutely crush it. I do have to point out, as a sponsor, 2 sponsors of the race, you're rocking the Speedlands and you're rocking the John G shorts.
Yeah.
Both sponsors of this race, so I'm sure they appreciate that
Yeah.
out there.
Shout out Avery Collins, the GL SVTs.
The SVT is
This is
Silverton.
actually the 4th time I've worn these shoes, but I pre-ordered them So we were up in Idaho together with Kyle Curtin and Devin Olson at I'm Tough.
Nice.
100 last September. Yeah. And so
Dude, you are blowing up. Over
these
here.
are sick.
This is insane.
And these are the best John G shorts.
No, do you guys have any questions for him before we get him back? Because he's got to go out to Wildcat, and I think he wants to, crush another handful of miles to make it a full
No,
Hyundai, so.
I don't know about that. I do hear there's some Pete's Meats, that's barbecue at Wildcat.
You should go to
that
Wildcat.
I'm going to go crush.
I had the brisket. It's worth it. Get out there.
Dude, I'm excited to get out to Wild. I got to go
pumped.
drop him off.
Yeah,
so
let's go party.
Just go have some dinner.
What did you do for nutrition while you were out there, right? Because this was kind of like a quick jump on it. So how were you ready for all of this?
Shout out Naked Belt.
Naked Belt.
Amazing. I would have my battery pack, with cords, cables, charge the phone, right? But then I had gels.
Just gels.
Gels on me. I had some leftover Never Second nutrition from the Arizona Monster. I was like an aid station captain at Santa Rita. Shout out everybody that came through there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man,
But
just
yeah.
sight unseen just jumped in. So, I'm being serious now. Having done part of this course, are you tempted to sign up for the 250? Is it something where you're
course.
like, oh, no, I'm coming out and doing it?
Yeah, I think it's like it's the ultimate pilgrimage. I love all these towns up 89, Highway 89, right? Sedona, Cottonwood, Jerome.
Brad Kernoan said that you were a killer medic for him at AZ Monster.
Oh, that's the other Connor. That's Connor, medic Connor Phillips. Philly Condor on Instagram. We'll appreciate that.
We like
Okay.
all the Connors
I'm
here.
Captain Connor.
Oh, that was the other Connor. There's two Connors.
yeah, there was
All right.
two
well,
Connors
someone's giving
at
you
Santa
credit for your
Rita.
medical expertise as well.
Gosh, that's so funny.
No, absolutely amazing. I personally don't want you to sign up next year for the Cocodona 250 because I need you on the course
I know.
to chase runners down again. I think maybe next year there might be.
We can start something new.
Yeah, no,
as long as at each aid station I can pick up a fresh gimbal, fresh pack, fresh battery.
I got you set. Anything you need, man. Like we will make it happen. You could
Sick.
actually do the 250. You just stay
Right.
up with the leaders.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Just live stream the whole way.
I mean,
Why not? Right?
let's put it out there in the universe.
I love
See
it.
what
I
happens.
love it. Connor, thank you so much, man. You quite
Thank
literally
y'all.
saved the live stream. Again, it is. What is your handle? I'm just blowing
the
up.
Dire Experience. They got it up there on the screen.
The
So
dire
sick.
experience. Like,
Appreciate that.
dude, you crushed it. You saved the live stream. Everybody in the live stream chat, give him some love. Go give him a follow. Let's buy this kid a burger. Throw down a donation in there. Heck, while you're at it, we'll buy all of us a burger tonight.
Let's do it.
Yeah, everything that goes into these live streams as the director, as the person who puts all these together, honestly, it takes a village. It takes all of these volunteers to truly make this happen. And Connor is just one of many who are putting the time out there, who are really making this work. So we are really grateful to you and all the rest of the volunteers. Connor, I hope we see you at many more races. And dude, let's get you off your feet and get you some sleep. Let's go get some Pete's Meats.
Yeah, let's go eat.
Thanks, Connor.
Thank
Yeah,
y'all.
thank you.
Thank you.